Hi everyone, it's Miss Chow again. I'm going to go over the daily review of the information we looked at yesterday. So the first thing is to convert the improper fraction to a mixed fraction. So that's right here. So this is mixed fraction, this is the improper fraction. So convert this to a mixed fraction. Well, what do? You divide 5 into 11, and that gives you 2. And you have 1 left over, so that's 1/5. So 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, so you know you did it right. And this, making this into a improper fraction, 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. So that's 11/9. Okay? And the last thing we want to do is figure out what this adds up to. So 7/12 plus 8/20. So we need to come up with a denominator that is the same for both. So if I have 12 and 20, then I can use my least common multiple and come up with the answer. So if I have 12 and 20, can you see that there? I think so. Okay. 12 and 20, and hi everyone. I had a bit of a technical glitch, so I'm coming back at you. We were looking at the factoring of 12 and 20. So 12 can be factored as 4 and 3, and that lower down is 2 and 2. And 20 can be factored as 5 and 4, which is 2 and 2. And so we have with this, we have for 12, we have 2 squared and 3. And for 20, we have 2 squared and 5. So this means that we have to take these, because these are required to make it work for 20, and 3 is required to make it work for 12. So, and then we need at least one 2 squared. So 2 squared times 3 times 5 is 60. 4 times 15. So if we have 7/12, well, 12 times what gives you 60? Well, 12 times 5 gives you 60, right? So 5 over 5, sorry, is 35 over 60. And 8/20 times 3 over 3, because 3 times 20 gives you 60, is 24/60. So if we want to add these together, we have 35 plus 24 over 60, which equals 59/60, or almost 1. Okay, now let's do section 5.4, or 3.4, sorry. And 3.4 says multiplying and dividing rational numbers. Okay, so in this case, we're just going to go back over basically some of the algebra that you know to be true and you've learned over the years. I'm going to use red now. Red is fun. Okay, 4/5 times 2/3, which equals, so here if I have a fraction times a fraction, you just multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So that equals 8 over 15. Sorry, it's kind of a wonky 8. I'll fix that up. And if we have, suppose we have 5 times 7/8. Well, that also looks like 5 over 1 times 7/8, which equals 35/8. Okay, and then if we have some division, we have 5/3 divided by 2/3. Well, this could also look like 5/3 over 2/3. Well, we know in that case you just simply flip the denominator, and you multiply it by the numerator, and then you get the answer. So 5/3 times 3 halves. And those cancel out and you get 5 halves. Which equals, if you wanted to make it to less, not a compound fraction, but 2 times 4 is 2.5. And 8 into 35, well, 8 goes 32, so 4 3/8. We'll practice all our skills. So another example is 5 divided by 4/7. Well, that equals 5 over 1, right? Divided by 4/7. So you flip the denominator and you multiply. 5 over 1 times 7 over 4 equals 35/4. Or 8 3/4. Okay, let's keep going. We have some fun ones on the back side. Okay. Okay, another example. 3 1/5 times 4 1/7. So here it's really where it gets good to have the improper fractions, because you can then work with them. In this case, it's very, very difficult. So if you say 15 16/5 times 28 29/7, that equals 16 times 29. I don't know, I have to look here. It's 464 over 35. Well, I knew that part. 464 over 35. Okay. And then, now here's some fun where you have multiplication and division. Example, 5 1/8 times 3 2/3 divided by -5 5/6. Okay, so let's put these into improper fractions. So 41/8 times 9 10 11/3 divided by -35/6. -35/6, which is the same as multiplying 451 times over 24 times 6 over 35. And that is 4 and that is 1. So then we have 451 over 35 times 4, which is 105. No, it's not. 140. Okay. You get the general idea. If you're dividing, you want to have the fraction as an improper fraction, and you flip it, and then you multiply. If we suppose we have 14 25ths, times -15 over 21 divided by -7/3. Oh, yeah, that's -15, -7/3. So right away with this multiplication, you can see you can simplify. So 14, 21, 7 goes into 21 3 times, 7 goes into 14 twice, 5 goes into 15 3 times, it goes into 25 5. So that's 6 over 15 divided by, that's -6 over 15 divided by -7 over 3, or we know we can flip, so it's -6 over 15 times -3/7, which equals 18 over 105. Okay? So yeah, you just got to keep track of your signs and make sure you flip your division. And the last one I have for you is example 3 7/9 divided by -3/2. Which is, let's see, this is 27 and 7 is 34/9 times -2/3. And that equals -68/27. Well, that's it for now, everyone. Just to give you the homework for this section, it's 3.4, page 113, number 1 to 5 odd letters, and number 6 to 10, all of them. All right, take care. See you soon.